Hello all you beautiful people, I'm Ryan Stephen and I'm going to be showing you how to make a really easy stir fry noodle. Now, a lot of this is going to look daunting to you. The thing about stir fry noodles is that you have to, with any stir fry that is, you have to prep everything in advance. So yes, the prepping takes a lot of time. Chop your vegetables, chop your garlic, chilies, everything. Whatever your vegetables are, you keep everything ready. Eggs beaten, the wok hot, oil ready, and it's all then throw in. It's really easy. It's not rocket science really. First things first, whatever noodles you are using, whatever dry noodles you are using, make sure you read the instructions on the packet, because each noodle has a different instruction. Like I am going to be using some Thai rice vermicelli noodles. They're practically they're this. Okay, so these are going to, they don't need hot water. Normally noodles need hot boiling water. This one needs to be kept in cold water just at the time when I'm going to be putting it in. I need to drain it out and then put it in. A lot of people who have used, who have tried my stir-fried rice recipe are going to realize that a lot of it is actually similar. It's not really too different. What I've understood over all my trips to Thailand and what I've learned from my most favorite chef over here, Thai chef Sifa, is that stir fries are all about what you've got at hand. Mostly vegetables that you have in your fridge. Considering this lockdown, use whatever vegetables you have. You don't have to go by what I've used. I managed to procure some. I managed to use some that were lying in my fridge and I didn't want them drying out. So first things first, I have marinated about 450 grams of chicken, which I've cut in really tiny cubes. You can cut them in slices. I've marinated this. I've put about 2 tablespoons of corn flour, 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. You get a veg version also in case you don't like the non-veg version. I've used 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. I've used about 2 tablespoons of chili garlic sauce. Now, when I told you that these are stir-fried noodles, I did tell you what stir-fried noodles these are. These are stir-fried chili garlic noodles because we like spice. There's going to be a lot of spice used in this. So now again, back to the marinade. I've put about 1 tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. It's a cooking vinegar. I've used about 2 tablespoons of sesame seed oil. Don't fret if you do not have these things. Marinate, even if you marinate in just salt, pepper and corn flour, it's fine. Don't get stressed about that. Now I've got 4 eggs beaten over here. I'm going to quickly put some salt, some pepper for seasoning. If you don't like eggs in your noodles, you don't have to use eggs. This is a hot wok. It's been on the gas for quite a while now. A really quick omelette which I'm going to break into bits. What's going to happen is that this beautiful omelette is going to be taken apart. Yes, that's what we want. I'm going to put this aside now. Do not want to leave the crusty bits behind. Back to the wok. Oil. Wok is still hot. These are at least about 2 tablespoons of oil, because now I'm going to need to fry these cubes of chicken. This is a stir fry and stir fries need hot wok. Now a lot of people ask me, what is a hot wok? A wok is a kadai. Well, the Chinese or the Asians call it a wok. It's a different shape from our kadai for sure. It's built for stir fries. It's not a really thick bottom kadai. What you need to do is put these in batches. Don't put them together because they will all get moist and they will not fry well. You need a lovely golden brown color. Don't worry about the crust forming. It's all going to be part of the noodle. It's all going to be the flavor that's going to add up. You want that chicken flavor. You want the chicken to stay to kind of stay at the bottom of the pan. It's all going to be eventually, once the vegetables come in, once the noodles come in, it's all going to be used. So don't worry about any of this. Make sure you marinate them for at least an hour. Your chicken will have a lot of flavor. It will absorb all the flavors of the sauce that you put it marinated in. I'm going to take this off now. Don't worry about the oil, it's all going to be absorbed in your noodle. Okay, this is the second batch. I'm doing this in batches because you don't want to crowd the wok, and what will happen is it will release a lot of water, and then instead of getting fried, it will get all gluggy and stodgy. You don't want that. You want it to become a little crisp. It will stick to the bottom. Don't worry about it. It will also loosen up. You need to give it time to fry. It's caramelizing very beautifully, and all of this crust that's there on this fork is going to go into this noodle in this stir fry, because it's the best part of this stir fry. It's really yummy. It's got all the sauces, the flavors in there. There are people who don't have wok at home. You can use your regular kadai. You can even do this in a frying pan. Now I've got a mix of the white of the spring onions and 2 red onions. I like onions a lot in my chili noodles. So this is what's going to go in. 10 to 15 high bird eye chilies. I know these are very spicy. You can reduce it. I'm also making a bulk quantity, so you can reduce the quantity as per your liking. So that's going to go in with the seeds and all. If you don't like spice, you can cut down on the amount of chilies you're putting in. A pod of garlic. Yes, a pod. Oh my god, I love this aroma of onion, chili, garlic. I'm going to throw in the mushrooms. I've got about a packet of mushrooms. Mushrooms reduce in quantity once they are fried, so don't be alarmed. I had some broccoli left, so I'm going to put in the broccoli also. I feel I need a little more oil. I am going to use at least about 4 tablespoons of the soy sauce. It's a dark soy sauce. I'm going to throw in one more. This is oyster sauce. I'm going to go easy on this one because I've already put in so much of the soy sauce. At least about 1.5 tablespoons. I'm going to throw in some chili garlic sauce, some rice wine vinegar. 3 tablespoons rice with wine vinegar is what's gone in. I'm going to use some of this Sifa's chili garlic oil, which he uses. Or you have to try Sifa's when this lockdown is done with. Please do go and try out Sifa on Hill Road. She makes one of the best chili oil wontons, and this is what it is. I'm going to use a tablespoon. I know this is going to be killer spicy. This is my dynamite stir-fry noodles, but I don't care. We love spice. We love spice. Oh my god. How awesome does this smell? Just a dash of water. To this I'm going to quickly add the chicken. Can you notice where have the vegetables gone? You must wonder. I'm adding the peppers. Add in some bok choy. Yes, I know that's going to wilt. Don't worry. You can cut your bok choy into pieces, tear them up. I prefer them whole. These are baby bok choys. I'm going to also throw in a handful of basil leaves. You have the option of putting this over your noodles. The bok choy is getting cooked nicely. Now I'm going to add in my Vermicelli Rice Noodles. The lovely egg with all the juices of the chicken. You don't want to leave that behind. Stir it well. The noodles have to basically get coated in these sauces, the chicken, the vegetables, all of it. It's time to get the tongs out. To this I'm going to quickly, it's pretty much done guys. Now I'm going to just throw in some of this. These are the spring onions, the green parts of the spring onion. Okay, before I serve this, I'm going to also sprinkle some sesame seeds. And now, for the final touch, is some more of this sesame oil, which will give another flavor to this stir fry. And there you have it, some lovely chili garlic stir fry noodles with chicken. You can make this with veg, you don't have to use chicken. You can make this with only veg. Same thing, just remove the chicken and the eggs. You can make these with prawns. You can make these with pork. Let me know how it goes. Once you tried it out, share or DM the pictures with me on Instagram. Follow at ryfoodstories on Instagram for more food updates. Follow me on YouTube. See you back.